It's got quite a sweetness going on, but the batter lets it down, which is a real shame. Now, I've got no problem with skin, but that batter is really quite poor. Right, we just called in at Steve's Chippy, and we're in Egbert in Liverpool. If you go straight from Steve's Chippy, straight down the road, less than a mile, you're at Otterspool, and it's the promenade where there's parks for kids, and there's a great big theme park actually for kids. Skateboard park. You've got the River Mersey behind us here, and lots of people walk up and down there all the time. You can walk all the way to the city centre that way. So, and it's a good cycle path as well. And I've done that a few times myself in the past. Right, let's get stuck into some food. We've got the haddock and chips. This is a regular haddock and chips. We've got an assortment, an array of of different sauces and things. We've got a tahini here. So, let me just move that out of the way. How's that? Doing my Sweden, that was. Right, that's the thing with this polystyrene. Got the tahini, and we're going to try that first, because this is my wife's choice and she wants to give that a go in. So I'm going to dip a chip in it. I do like it myself. You'll find that's quite popular with a lot of Greek chippies. Oh, that is nice. Dip a little bit of this haddock. It's got skin on. Oh, that was interesting. That tahini, that was interesting. Right, let's have a little look at this. On first appearances, it's not looking great. Some sarsen's on there. Some salt. Now, it's a pretty standard portion, and it's not a particularly big portion, but it's holding a lot of the palm oil. The batter is quite damp. Like I say, we only come from down the road, and we have a hot box, and never usually have that issue, really. It's got a nice flavour. I'll give it that much. The haddock is nice itself. It's got quite a sweetness going on, but the batter lets it down. It really lets it down, which is a real shame. Now, I've got no problem with skin, none at all, but that batter is really quite poor. What about these chips? The chips are holding the oil as well. Now, Steve's is a popular chippy in Liverpool for a long time, for years and years and years. And people keep telling me to give it a go, try it. It's a funny one, really, because some are kind of overcooked. Let's try the mushy peas. Now, these are regular portions, and they're actually pretty large. So that's a good thing. The peas are a bit on the firm side. You've got a nice flavour. The texture's not with it. You've got almost like you've got some of the mushy peas that are mushy peas that have been mushed, but then you've got other parts of it that are whole and needed that little bit longer to cook. But yeah, the flavour's there. Now, I know there's people that don't like me eating off a spoon. Well, a person. I think there may be others, I don't know. Like a chef, he goes in and a Michelin star chef who walks around the kitchen and he goes, "Add a little bit of this and a little bit of that." He throws the spoon away. It's the easiest way to taste things, to move things around. Oh, that's got a kick. That's really got a kick. Almost like a Madras, straight to the back of the throat. But nice, actually. Yeah, I do like the curry. Let's dip a bit of fish in there. What a shame about that batter. It's just the right thickness. It's not overly thick. All right, so up to now, tahini's good. Mushy peas are okay. Curry sauce is good. Actually, I like that kick that it's got. I like that. What we've got here is we've got the mushroom and onion gravy. Now, my wife's had a bit of this, and I was watching her. She didn't get much in the way of onions and gravy, as I watched her pour it. I made sure of it. And there's only little bits of it in here. But it has got a nice taste. Yeah, there's no mistaking the onion in there and the beef flavour. Though I don't get the mushroom out of it. There's no mushroom in it on mine. Maybe one fell out into Sue's fish and chips. But that's okay, let's put them to one side. So what else have we got? Well, we've got quite a lot of oil going on here. And I asked for a portion of scallops, potato scallops. And they give me more, I think, than what's in a portion. I think because they may have only had half an hour or 40 minutes left to go in the shop, which was a nice gesture. Because I'm sure that was the case. I can't imagine getting 6 scallops in a portion. But that oil and that batter. Let's have a little bit of sarsens on this one. A little bit more salt, actually. Now they're actually nice and tender inside. But it's just that batter again, that batter issue, holding the oil. I mean, they've got a following, obviously, because it's a popular chippy. I'm going to go for one at the other end here with some mushy peas on. Just to break that fat, that oil up. Yeah, that cuts through it a bit. Now, I've had people say to me, why don't you eat the food as it's coming out of the shop? Why wrap it? Why not do a review with the food fresh? And if you've got an option to eat in, do it that way, because then you get it straight out of the fryer. That's not what this is about. And sure, there will be times, and I'm not sure whether there was a time, when I'll have it given to me, or I'll collect it or whatever, outside, or even inside, if there's no other way of filming. And it's going to be different, there's no doubt about it. And even if it's going to be better or not, I don't know. Depends on the restaurant. Now, like I say, we're not a mile down the road here, and we're on the park, and it's been in the hot box. And it didn't take long at all. We've got this down to a fine art setting this up. And it would only be what you're getting when you get a takeaway and take it home or have it delivered. It's the same. It's what you can expect. In an ideal world, it'd be nice to have it delivered to where we are here, all nice and crispy straight out the fat fryer without the polystyrene packaging or whatnot, even cardboard and paper packaging. But one more item here. We've got a fish cake. So it's quite like a savoury, but at the same time, there's plenty of fish in there. You can see it crumbling away. Mashed potato, you've got all kinds of things going on. It's not overly flavoursome. Let's have a little bit of curry sauce with it. Right, that's it. These scallops and the chips, put them in the air fryer, crisp them up again. It'll dry them out a little bit. But as it is now, I'm not impressed, unfortunately. But we'll see how it goes. Back to the computer, look at some reviews, a bad one, somewhere in the middle, a high one, mine. See you there. Right, let's have a look at these reviews. Steve's Fish and Chips. Greek, Chinese, and kebabs. 6 to 8 Ashfield Road, Liverpool, 4.6. On Google for 461 reviews. 2-star. Got a meal from here earlier. One meal does the two of us. Got it home, and it just about covers the carton it came in. I'm a regular here, so I know this isn't the usual. Come on, guys. I know you're busy, but it's bad to be serving up half a meal for £8 or so. My husband even said he'll have to have bread with his half of the meal. If we weren't so hungry, I'd have took it back, to be honest. 5-star. My boyfriend loves Steve's Chippy. He recommends it every time we have our tea. He has been going to Steve's since he was 4 years old, and he is now 33. That's a recommendation, isn't it? Mine, 3-star. Steve's is situated on quite a busy road, with limited parking on the streets nearby. Upon entering the shop, it was very clean, tidy, spacious, and well designed. The staff were pleasant, particularly the lovely lady who served us. She was friendly, smiling, and helpful. The menu is extensive, featuring Greek dishes, kebabs, burgers, chicken, Chinese meals, and of course the classic fish and chip shop fare. Unfortunately, I found the food mostly underwhelming. The haddock was actually quite tasty and a decent size, though the batter was not very nice, thick in places, with a wetness on the inside and holding onto the palm oil on the outside. The chips, which had a nice flavour, were again retaining too much oil, as were the potato scallops. The tahini sauce was delicious and had a nice consistency, while the curry sauce had a pleasant little kick to it. However, the mushroom and onion gravy contained very little in the way of mushrooms or onions. The in-house fish cake was thick with a subtle flavour, mostly of potato, but it was fine. The mushy peas seemed like a mixture of quite mushy peas and undercooked ones, but the flavour was nice. Cooking in, palm oil, hygiene rating, 5. Cash only, fish reviewed, haddock. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh, na na na, it's the Chippy Tour, cruising the coast, can't ignore. With every bite, I'm loving it more. Saving the chippies, that's what I'm for. Yo, I hit the road, got salt in my veins. From London to Scotland, through sunshine and rain. Fish and chips in my hand, it's a noble quest. Supporting the classics, yeah, I'm doing my best. Met a bloke in Troon with a tempura squid. A castle in Wales where I had my bid. From mushy peas to battered Mars bar. A culinary Johnny, I'm a food rock star. I'm the Chippy Tour.